So, what happens when you put noise canceling headphones over noise canceling earbuds? Wait till the end to find out. Hey, how's it going? You two, welcome to SkyTech 1, where we talk about drones, tech, and travel. And today we're going to talk about the Airpods Pro 2 versus the Bose 700, the Bose NC 700, and see, which one you should get. Really, I know people are kind of asking why am I comparing this? I know that some of you are saying that one is a headphone and the other is an earbud. This is for the people that are wondering if they already have the NC 700, should they get the AirPods Pro 2s or vice versa? Additionally, what do they have in common? They both have noise canceling. They both have good sound quality. Both are around $300, when you can get them on sale. So today we're going to talk about the price, comfort, connection and Bluetooth, the range, sound quality, and transparency mode. AirPods Pro 2, they're around $250. You can get them on sale for around $230 or so, maybe during Black Friday. The NC 700s, they're retail at $380, but I've seen them on sale at around $300 on Amazon. You can get them lower if you get them refurbished, less than $250, which is how much I got it refurbished. Clear winner is the AirPods Pro 2, but it really depends on the sales and the refurbished. Now let's talk about the comfort. The NC 700s, they're inherently better because they're headphones. They go on your head and they don't go inside your ear. So they're the more comfortable choice. So when you put on the 700s, they really just hug your ears. So it's also like you're not wearing it. Now the AirPods Pro 2, they go in your ear. Of course, you can feel a little bit of pressure, especially with that noise canceling. So with the Bose NC 700s, I can wear them for 2 hours or more without much issues, except they get a little bit warm on my ears, a little hot on my ears after every half hour or so, every an hour. So I take a quick break, and but my ears don't hurt. But with the AirPods Pro, they start kind of getting a little pressure. They start getting hurting after a half hour, an hour. Typically I can wear them for about 45 minutes before I have to take them off. But these are just my ears, because one of my ears, my right ear, is just, I don't know, smaller or just like more sensitive. So the AirPods Pro 2 kind of hurts, especially with the stock. So I upgraded to the Comply foam tips. These are for the AirPods Pro 1. And they work on the 2, and they probably give me an extra 15 to half hour more minutes of wear time. Of course, the thing is, when I'm wearing these things, they're even at the first 5 minutes, they're not going to be as comfortable as NC 700. So in terms of comfort, really the clear winner is the NC 700s. Now let's talk about connection and Bluetooth. So even these are great. They can connect to multiple devices. I have 3 devices, 2 MacBook Pros and 1 iPhone. And the Mac needs to manually reconnect sometimes. You just go into sound under settings and you select the AirPods as the output. No big deal. They're fairly reliable on more than 2 devices, 3 devices. So in terms of the NC 700s, with more than 2 devices, it gets really confused. You're gonna have to kick off one of your previous devices, which is kind of annoying. So I just have it paired to 2 devices and try not to put them on the 3rd device. So in terms of handling different devices, the AirPods 2 do have an advantage. In terms of range, in my house, I can get decent connection from about 3 rooms away. And this is music, but this is barely. It starts cutting out after I go further. So the AirPods Pro 2, they have a slightly better advantage. They give me an extra couple of feet, but that's just it. I think with calls, they're pretty like you can get a little bit further with calls. I think the call quality, since it's a lower quality, they probably want you to be able to talk a little bit farther away from the phone. So a slight advantage on the AirPods Pro 2 in terms of range. Now let's talk about sound quality. The AirPods Pro 2, are you gonna enjoy your music? Are you gonna like this sound quality? The short answer is yes. And the long answer is yes too. These are really good. Bass is really good. Overall, the sound quality is a couple steps up from the AirPods second generation. I know, not a perfect comparison. In terms of like the bass, the treble, the mid range, when they're put together, it gives a really like a rich sound. It's a tight bass and really nice vocals. But then you compare it to the NC 700s, and it's, you definitely know the NC 700s is more immersive. It has a wider soundstage. The instruments are more separated. The bass is tighter, and so the NC 700s is definitely at least a step above the AirPods Pro 2. So you're gonna enjoy your music a little bit more. But like I said before, are you gonna enjoy your music on the AirPods Pro 2s? Absolutely. So one particular song that I really like, that is really indicative of what makes a song enjoyable in terms of like an audio test. The name of the song is LA in 2 featuring The Valley by Elio and The Valley. I'll link that track on Spotify and in a playlist in the description below. But it is just, when the bass drops, you could just hear everything. It just really puts your headphones to the test. So really, both headphones do a great job on that track. Noise canceling. In terms of the AirPods Pro 2, they're pretty good. The noise canceling is going to be great for most people. It does a really great job cutting the noise on the street. I think it's super good, especially on the streets, whether it's day or night. That like these cars just become, like the motors become silent. And this is super impressive for, something of this size. It's super, like these things are super unassuming. These AirPods Pro 2s are super unassuming. You might believe that they're not canceling as much noise as they really are. And I think that could be dangerous especially if you're walking down a street in a city at night, because you're not paying attention to anything. It's like pretty much like just being deaf. So obviously you can hear honks and horns, but I really think you should be careful walking at night. Now, the NC 700s, are they better? Yes, they are a little better. They are a larger size. And that's why I think the NC 700s win the noise canceling category. Now, let's talk about transparency mode. The AirPods Pro 2, they really have a really good transparency mode. Actually, probably the best. So when you're wearing the AirPods Pro 2, it just sounds like you're not wearing them. And it's so natural. In terms of adaptive adaptive transparency, I'm not really sure if it's really cutting down on the outside noises, but they seem to be good. It sounds good. Now, in terms of the NC 700s, their transparency mode kind of sucks. Like as you turn it on, it just sounds like there's like a rush of water. It sounds like a rush of rain or water, such like a river or something. It's like shh, like a static comes on, and it's not terrible, but it's not great. And this is something I don't use very often, if not at all, on the NC 700s. But I use the transparency mode on the AirPods Pro 2 all the time. So this is a huge win for the AirPods Pro 2 in the transparency mode. Controls are really easy, really precise, really nice to use. You just fast forward, rewind, volume up, volume down, very tactile, very like sensitive to your finger, very precise. So totally love it. Now on the AirPods Pro 2, volume up is kind of like swiping up on the stem, volume down is swiping down, pause is squeeze, and noise canceling on is hold, and same as turning it into transparency mode. So the controls are okay, a little wonky, but you can do it in a pinch, literally, just like a pinch, squeeze, and it gets the job done. But one thing to note is that you can't have the left and right have different controls. You can't customize left is fast forward and right is rewind, or vice versa. I mean, I'm not 100% certain, but I'm like, last time I checked, I could not customize the left and the right to do different things. So, but surprisingly, on the AirPods second generation regular, you could actually customize the left and the right to do different things. I have double tap to fast forward on the right and double tap to rewind on the left. So I don't know why. Maybe let me know in the comments below if I can actually customize the AirPods Pro 2, the left and the right. So in conclusion, what is the better choice? The NC700s or the AirPods Pro 2? If you want better noise canceling, better sound quality, better comfort, you should choose the Bose NC700s. But if you want something more practical and you want earbud format and the best transparency mode out there, you want to save a little bit of money, and you're in the Apple ecosystem, I think you should go for the AirPods Pro 2s, which really means that most people should go for the AirPods Pro 2. Both of them have noise canceling on. Wow, this is definitely not safe. This is almost like wearing earmuffs. I can definitely hear people talking. Hey, thank you for watching this video all the way until the end. Click subscribe if you haven't already, and check out one of these other videos.